So Jamie like, let's go to the car, let's go to the car, let's go to the car. I'm talking about this. She looked like she was on Debo mode. So I'm kind of lost. So we get to the car. We skirt pulls off. We get to her building, park. She still got all this on. She like, oh my God, I can't feel my body. Now she had when we got inside her building, the elevator was down. Okay, so that means she had to go upstairs. So she got all this on. At the time I didn't know, I'm like, dang, like what happened? I'm still confused. She didn't say nothing because she was panicking the whole time to get home safe. And she like, I hope ain't nobody saw me. I hope ain't nobody saw me. Man, when she got there, she get to taking everything off. She got all type of clothes, bro, that she put on. And I'm like, in my mind, like, is that stretched out? Is that considered stretched out? She took all the clothes off, went downstairs, dried the clothes. She dried them. When I tell you, and she got them out the dryer, it looked like if they wasn't stretched or nothing. Boom, she get to taking pictures. She getting them, putting them on Facebook and trying to pop it off, right? She putting it on Snapchat. She trying to pop it off. So I goes in her living room. I'm chilling. Now her twin T, she goes out. She goes in the building. Now the building always juking. People always having parties, smoking in the hallway, drinking in the hallway, out at the lake. Because it was a lake right at the back. Like, soon as you got, like, at the back, and if you didn't live by the lake, you could just walk, like, a block and a half down. Like, it was a nice complex, but it was just gutter. It was just in the hood. So, T gone or whatever. So, I'm like, let me go ahead and make a call. Let me call Nikki, right? She ain't text me. She ain't call me. Beth's sister. She ain't call me. She ain't nothing. All day, like, what she on? So, I call. They're, like, basically, like, you reach Verizon. So I'm like, wait, what? Like, her phone. So in my mind, I'm like, her phone is off. I'm like, hey, Jamie. I'm like, let me see your phone. She like, all right. So she give me her phone. She like, hurry up because I still got to use it just in case I get a sale. I'm like, all right. So I look at the number. I call Beth's sister, Nikki. So I'm like, it's ringing. So she like, who is this? I'm like, it's me. She like, I've been calling you. I'm like, I just tried to call you. I'm like, I thought your phone was off. I'm like, something must be wrong with my phone. She like, I've been trying to call you, but I can't reach you. And I text you and this and that and that. I'm like, what? So in my mind, it dawned on me like, maybe I need to pay the bill because my mom was paying the bill. I didn't know when the bill was due. So I was like, okay, maybe the phone bill is due. So she like, where you at? So I get an address. So she like, let me put in the map to see how far it is. So she saw how far it was. She like, man, that's really, really far. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I can meet you. I'm like, well, we could come pick you up. I'm like, my friend got a car. She like, okay, well, we can meet halfway. All right, bet. That's the deal. Now we gonna go pick up Beth's sister. All right. Boom. We goes and go pick her up. We like 45 minutes away from Jamie crib. We pick up Nikki. Boom, she gets in the car, right? Beth's sister gets in the car. Boom, she's happy to see me. I'm hugging her. Oh, I miss you, daddy. You know, ooh, she used to always call me daddy, right? And if she wasn't calling me daddy, she was calling me, you know, bad boy. You know what I'm saying? And then when we started watching I Love New York, she started calling me Chance, and then she started calling me Buddha, because she was always talking about my personality, my attitude. So it was just at that time, it was really like, it was insane, right? So boom, me and her, we are vibing, we're having a good time. We pull back up at Jamie crib. Boom. So as soon as we walk in the building, it's people like just in the hallways just blowing, right? I'm talking about like the chimney just blowing. We get to her building. So boom, she like, look, I got people finna basically come buy everything I got. I'm like, how much all that's finna be? She like $2,000. This girl was popping. I'm talking about making that money. So she like, I'll help you. This is how good of a friend she was. She was like, I'll help you pay your phone bill because your phone probably off. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, we just got to find a Verizon store. Boom. We gets in the car after she do her whole everything. People come buy it from her or whatever. We gets towards the Verizon store. So when we get in, the guy, he like, what's your phone number? Boom, I provide the number and stuff like that. He asked me that I know the pin code or anything. I'm like, nah, kind of on the same line with my mom. He like, all right, well, what's the name on the bill? So I get him my mom and my dad because I didn't know who name it was in. So but we like, all right, I found you right here. He like, well, they closed this account. They suspended this account. I'm like, they're like, so you can't make any phone calls. They have to be the one that call. I'm like, but can you take it off my phone? Because they put it basically like on a restriction. Like I couldn't use my phone. So they was like, yeah. And they also put in a message that it was stolen. I'm like, it wasn't stolen. I'm like, basically. So I tell the dude, like, I ran away. He like, oh, he like, I get you. He like, well, why don't you just get one of these phones? So I'm like, I ain't even got no money. He like, you can turn this phone in. He like, and I can give you a phone. Now, it ain't my phone. So I was like, all right, I'm not finna give my mama this phone back. Anyway, so, and out in my mind as a teenager, you're not thinking. I'm like, I'm not never going back. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I ain't never going back. I'm finna turn this phone in. I turned the phone in. True enough, he gave me a phone. Jamie, she puts 300. And Beth's sister puts 200. She was working too. So she put her money in. So I'm like, oh, thanks, but you know what I'm saying? Boom, I got the phone I wanted and everything. Boom, so we enjoying our day. So now, at the time, Beth's sister was getting crazy phone calls from her mom and from Beth. So she'd be like, this Beth calling. Now, we had to get together at Jamie's crib. I'm talking about, it was like not a party, but it was like a get together and it was turning up. So people was dancing on people. I mean, you got it was getting crazy. People chiefing in weed. And now me and Nikki, we was the youngest in there. Everybody in there grown, right? So now I got this girl around grown people. I'm around grown people, but that's what I normally do. But we up in there getting lit. So Nikki kind of want to dip off. She like, hey, let's, you know what I'm saying, you know, go in her room. And I'm like, nah, like, that's her bed. Like, I ain't really like, nah, we ain't finna, you know. So I'm like, she got a closet, right? So, you know, me, I'm down with the closet type, especially if it's a walk-in closet. She like, come here. So boom, me and Nikki go get nasty. We go get in the closet. She's talking dirty. She's like, you're mine. I'm in love with you. Like, she being bad. Like, if she was like she was just a teenager. We was teenagers. Like, it was just like, but now that I'm older, the things you was saying, you was being, whoa, you was, and was throwing it. I'm talking about, because she had and was throwing it on me. Had me come out. And just off what she was saying and the way she was moaning just had me. And the way I used to moan had her. So we was like really like crazy about each other. Boom. We come out the closet way. Nobody know we missing, right? So boom. So Jamie like, hey, come on, we finna take some Jello shots. We take Jello shots. Boom. We end up getting super lit. Boom. After we get lit, people start leaving. It's a party downstairs. So people start going towards the party downstairs. So now we chilling. So boom. Nikki like, my sister keep calling me. So she picks up. So Beth like, where you at? Why you not in the house? Why you not in your room? She like, I'm at my friend Shay house. She said, did mommy say you can go to Shay house? Cause she got Beth on speakerphone. So she like, no, but I'm spending the night. I don't want to be there. Click and hang up. Now remember, Beth's mom is very lenient. Beth's mom is nothing like my mom, but Beth was always trying to be a little strict. You know, because her mom was not strict on Nikki like that. Nikki was smart, making all A's, doing what she had to do, working, doing better than her bigger sister. You feel me? Boom. Nikki ended up having to go the next, she left the next morning. I'm like, I'm gonna miss you. We made sure she got there. She goes to the crib. Now she calls me. You can hear Beth yelling like, where were you? Da 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 da. I know you probably was with Rody Doty because May came over here. May said that Rody Doty ran away, blah, 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 blah. Now my mama found out I ran away now. She did. I don't know how it looked, but when I ran away, I locked the door, I packed all my stuff up, and I dived out the window. So I know when she went in my room, she was totally shocked that I was missing. She was totally shocked. So, and they already knew that me and Nikki was kind of talking. So, and we was forbidden not to talk to each other because my mom didn't want me talking to them. So my mom definitely went back and hit the reverse card and went back and definitely told them some stuff. So Nikki was telling me everything that Beth was saying. And also I was on the phone when they was having that situation, that conversation. So boom, days and days progress. So Jamie like, hey, I got a party tonight. And I'm like, yeah. She like, but we're going to have the party first at one of my buddy's crib is in the other building. Now, it was another building. Now, this building stayed Jukin, but it was still in the complex. So she like, I just need to be able to make some funds to make some money. I'm like, but I ain't got no clothes. I'm still rocking like, you know, the same few selects that I got. And they getting raggedy because I'm running them through the wash and the dryer every other day. Right? I'm trying to stay as fresh and clean, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. I don't have a job. I'm just out there. So she like, I could get you an outfit. I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah, I get you an outfit. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. She's like, matter of fact, just stay here and hold the house down. She like, I got it. Boom. Jamie dips. I'm holding the crib down. She left me some Zaza. I'm smoking loud. I'm doing me. I'm walking around, get a nice vicinity and, looking at the area, seeing some baddies. But they was a little, hood. But they was some baddies. But they was hood. And I was just like, nah, I can't touch you. They used to be like, oh, you cute. Oh, you fine. Oh, you look good. Dang, baby. They used to always, like, every time, like, I was always getting pushed up on, like, nah, my homegirl wants you, but I want you too type. Like, we want to have fun with you. Like, it was always like, they just wanted to give it to me. They just wanted to. And I at the time, I liked it, but now that I'm older, I'll be like, yo, y'all be like, that's what y'all be, yo. Boom. I'm kicking it. Jamie makes it back to the crib, right? She makes it back to the crib. She busts open this bag. She had a duffel bag filled with different stuff. She like, here go your outfit right here. She got me some Jordans, and she had me a whole Jordan outfit. Then she gave me another one that was a Nike outfit. She like, this yours. I'm like, for real? Had undies, socks. She looked out like she thought about it. Like, how did you even know my size? She had everything, so we was ready. So she put her stuff on the Facebook, sold it, got the money. We at the party now. We get at this party now. It's this tall girl. She looked crazy. She looked crazy. She had like a cut, like right here, coming all the way up here, like if somebody just knifed her down. You feel me? She looked crazy. And then Jamie kind of gave me a little backstory. Jamie like, all right, so look, this girl right here. She was like, you know what I'm saying? She had a baby, and she ended up rolling on her baby and slept on her newborn baby, and the baby passed away. So, she go through a lot, and she started drinking, and she been drinking a lot, this and that and that. And so now this is what made her the person that she is. So, now I'm going through the situation cool. Now, she was having like a pool party, but mind you, we got a lake in the back. So people was dipping out in the lake. You feel me? She have a pool inside her apartment. But people in their bikinis, it's hot outside. It's like everybody lit. People barbecuing. It's people in her unit. So everybody come up there. Everybody chiefing in the hallways, down the stairs. It is lit. Everybody adored her though. And she can throw them hands. So she saw me. Immediately when she saw me, she wanted dibs on me. But that was like really, that was nowhere that wasn't even 5% of my type. And she was like, "Ooh, where you come from? I never seen you around here before." I'm like, I was invited. I'm like, Jamie invited me. So Jamie comes. So she like, "Oh, your friend cute." So she's like, "Yeah, this my little buddy." I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Yeah, I got a girl." Like, immediately was happy to say I had a girl. Immediately was happy to say it. So boom, my phone started ringing right off the beat, right on time. I pick up the phone, this nigga. Right, remember I got the new cellular device. So she like, yo, your mama just left here, and woo. And she said when she see you, she gonna beat you, she gonna this. I'm like, I ain't worried about her, I ain't never coming back. She like, I want to see you. Can I see you this weekend? I'm like, yeah. So me and her made plans to see each other this weekend. Boom, we all good. We hang up from each other. So she started texting me like, where you at? I'm like, at a party. She like, oh, you with another girl? I'm like, no. So now me and her going back and forth. So she gets a little mad because I'm out kicking it. Now it's some baddies though. We getting lit. So old girl was finna get into it because one of the girls tried to bum rush inside her crib to use the bathroom when she told her, like, nah, nobody can't come in my crib. We can all be on the outside of my crib. But people was in her crib, but it was just the people that she was cool with. But she was tweakative like that because she used to do a lot of, like, after her kid passed, she was doing a lot of drinking, a lot of everything, popping pills, a lot of everything. But I didn't know that until time progressed. So then boom, Pooh, she out there. So everybody lives. So Pooh, now imagine you, all the girls, I'm not going to hold you. I put this on my parents. They was on me. Pooh, all type of girls. It was even man, it was girls on me. And I never thought I was cute at the time. I thought I was like not attractive, right? I still think I'm okay. I don't think I'm that attractive. Boom. The night steady progresses. So I'm like, yo, I'm finna go. I tell Jamie, like, I'm finna go in the crib type, right? So she like, all right. So as I'm walking, I run into this girl named Pooh. I'm going straight down the lakeway. So she like, hey, she like, who you know out here? I'm like, my friend named Jamie. And so she like, oh, I know who Jamie is. She like, she got a twin, right? She like, yeah, her twin like me. Now T liked her. Now Pooh was like a tall, kind of heavy set a little bit. And so off the back, like I was just like, one of my type. And then not just because of the heavy set, it was just the way she looked too. Like it just wasn't like, she didn't have that face that grabbed me pretty much. So she was just like, yeah, I stay in this building. And she like, I'm unit 2A. Woo. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, I be throwing parties. I be having kill. Woo. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, they be coming down and messing with me. She like, next time T come, just come with her. Excuse me, y'all. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, nevertheless, I'm chilling. So she walking behind me like, you want to hit the blunt? Like, straight up. So I'm like, no, I'm good. She like, all right. So she's walking kind of behind me. I guess in Jamie building from the back way. She come. She like, hey, and what's your name? I'm like, oh, they call me Rody Dodie. She like, oh, I like that name. I'm like, all right, Beth. She like, don't forget the 3rd building, 2A. I'm like, I got you. I go upstairs. I'm chilling. I call Nikki. Me and Nikki talking. She's upset. Blah. She wants to see me tomorrow type. All right, cool. Jamie comes in. Jamie lit. So we get up the next morning. So Jamie like, hey, I'm going to need you to come with me. I'm going to go to the mall. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking like she finna go to the mall and go back shopping so she can come back and pop off her stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I just need you to come with me real quick. So she like, I'm gonna grab the duffel bag and woo. So she grabbed the bag. We pull up. It's me, her twin T, and it's a dude. It's another girl. So we deep in the car. So I'm like, okay, everybody finna go shopping. I'm the only one that got no money. You feel me? So I'm like, all right. I'm like, look, I'm kind of hungry a little bit. She like, all right, well, let's just get what we need to get and we can go get some food. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm walking around a little bit. They doing their thing though. So I go in there with Jamie and I'm trying to talk to Jamie. She like, hold on, give me a second. So I see her just grabbing stuff and putting it in the bag. And I'm like, hold on, wait, not that you pre-bagging this on your own.